Hello and welcome to another Nihongo Gamer video. As you know, this is the new Nintendo 3DS XL Super Smash Bros. Limited Edition. You can see the cover here, looks very, very beautiful. This is very, very exciting because if you are a Smash Bros. Fan, this is going to be the ultimate 3DS XL to have because the 3DS XL models have to have these printed designs. There are no changeable cover plates officially. There are no official changeable cover plates for the XL model. So if you want a Smash Bros. Themed XL, this is the one to go for. Obviously, it's got all the main stuff like the C-Stick, Amiibo features, the 3D blur reduction, and it's just, this is definitely the one you want to go for if you're a Smash Bros. Fan. So let's go ahead and unbox it. Okay, let's unbox the new Nintendo 3DS XL Super Smash Bros. Edition. You can see that it is the Japanese edition because it says new Nintendo 3DS LL, so in Japan they don't call it XL, they call it LL. The name for Smash Bros. Also is in Japanese. It says Dairanto Smash Bros. And it says edition. You can see on the front cover we have all the main Smash Brothers characters coming in here from the left and in a slightly different design so that it covers a more widescreen angle on the front of the console. On the sides of the box it just says new Nintendo 3DS LL and Smash Brothers. Same thing on the top. On the other side there's some stuff about the fact that you'll have to pay a little bit of money to turn off the internet filtering. Other things like if you're under 6 years old you should probably not use the 3D feature. On the back of the box you can see it says it has a large screen, it has 3D blur reduction, it has the C-Stick, and it is also compatible with Amiibo characters. Now they are not released yet in Japan. Amiibo characters I think go on sale the beginning of December, maybe December 6th, I'm not quite sure, but when they do come out I will be buying one to test the Amiibo feature. Here in the corner you can see what is included in the set. It says there is a new Nintendo 3DS console, it is model RED001, and here in black it tells you it is the Smash Bros. Edition. You have this special touch pen, you have a micro SDHC card which is 4 GB in capacity, you have the regular AR cards which come with every normal regular 3DS, and the Kantan start guide, and some stuff about the guarantee and how long that lasts. Also it just has another reminder, there is no AC adapter in this box. It also says down here that it's compatible with new Nintendo 3DS software and all regular 3DS software, and also DS and DSi software. The only stuff that will not work with this will be things like Pokemon Treta, which had a plastic add-on. The plastic shapes of those add-ons are different now, so they won't fit on the new consoles. Right, that's all the details on the box. Let's go ahead and open it up. Where is the tab? Alright, just pull the tab open here and pull the top of the box open like so. And on the inside there is the console. Let's just slide it out like so. AR card, this is something about servicing the product. The Kantan Easy Startup Guide, we've already had a look at this in previous unboxings, but basically this is just how to set up the console and turn on Wi-Fi. There's obviously the regular instruction manual, and this is just the same for all the new Nintendo 3DS consoles, just how to take the covers off if you have the small model. And what is this? This is some kind of, this is your guarantee. So your guarantee is done by filling out your details and sending that in. And let's open up the console itself. Now I can never remember exactly how you pull this open, but I think here we go, it's on the top here. Just pull it open like this, and it is apparently upside down. And let's look at the Smash Bros. Limited. Oh, I didn't know it was red on the back as well. Look, wow. Nice! That is easily the coolest Nintendo 3DS LL I have ever seen, new or old. I really, really do like this design. Okay, so you can see it is glossy. You can kind of see your reflection in it, but it doesn't appear to pick up fingerprints that easily, and especially because there's a design on the front, you won't notice the fingerprints quite so much as if you had a plain colored cover. So that is the front. Looks very awesome. Got Link, Mario, Pikachu, Kid Icarus, the person from Animal Crossing, Kirby, Samus, Yoshi, what is his guy? Little Mac, Rosalina. Let's see, new Nintendo 3DS L on the back, and it also says Dairanto Smash Brothers. That is so cool. I did not know that it was going to be red on the back and red on the front, so that is a very nice surprise. Oh man, if you're a Smash Brothers fan, this is ultimate. This is just too good. It even comes around the side. The design kind of spills over onto the edge of the console, so I'll just show you the side from the right side, it from the front of the console, and on the side of the console. Let's go ahead and open it up. Open it up, and you have a bit of plastic, which you don't really need, and obviously it looks the same as the regular new Nintendo 3DS LL. You've got the C-stick here, you've got the little groove here for your thumb so that it feels comfortable. You have the slide pad, it feels as nice as any slide pad. Buttons as clicky as you would expect. By the way, on this special edition console, the buttons are exactly the same as a new Nintendo 3DS LL in blue or black. It just has these colorful letters on the normal black buttons. Compared to my 3DS, my new Nintendo 3DS LL, this actually moves more smoothly than the regular console. So I think maybe just the model that I got, it had slightly sticky switches or sliders. But on this model, it actually slides very, very smoothly and obviously has a nice satisfying click. Okay, the volume slide is a little stickier than the 3D slider, so that is a slight quality control thing that I think is a shame at Nintendo at the moment. On the new devices, some of these sliders are a bit sticky and some of them are smooth, so I don't really know why that is. You can just click it off like this. Obviously, you've got the cameras here, you've got the Amiibo NFC functionality built into this screen. You've got the normal home button, which is on its own now. You've got start and select, which is like the DS Lite of previous consoles. You've got the plus-shaped speaker designs, which are just a touch louder than the original 3DS LL. You've got these bumpers, obviously, which will hopefully prevent these lines from appearing on the top screen. You have the card slot, which is not on the top. It is now here on the bottom. The headphone jack has been moved from the side to the middle. You now have the stylus here at the bottom. It is the same stylus as the regular blue and black models. It just goes in here, very easy to access. There is the power button here, all the indicator lights, the microphone. The cameras are really disguised. You really do not notice that it has cameras on the front of the console at all, and I really appreciate that. I think they've done a really good job of masking it so it doesn't look like there's a camera staring at people. Here on the top of the console you can see you have the L buttons and R buttons, but you also have the new ZL and ZR buttons. You also have the wrist strap here. The charging dock now goes into the middle, and you still have an infrared port for games like Pokemon Heart Gold with the Pokemon Walker, or also the pedometer. On the back it looks just like the normal 3DS LL. You can still undo these screws, take off the back, and you'll be able to put your SD card in and change the battery and that sort of thing. Okay, so I'll just give you a good look at the console. This is the cover, the design on the front cover. It has a really nice reflective look, but you don't ever see a proper reflection. It's just kind of matte, and the gray kind of stays in focus. You don't always see your face reflecting in it. It's a shame that the design isn't upside down so that when you're playing it, people in front of you can see the design the right way up, but you know, it's easier to sell consoles that look like this. But you know, yeah, big deal, big deal. It is black and white, but it's not just black and just white. It's got all sorts of different shades of gray, and those different tones really do look good. If you just very, very carefully move the light around, you can see that that sort of Smash Brothers logo is actually here, but it disappears. And if you turn it sideways, it actually reappears. It's like a vanishing moon. That is so cool. I don't even know how they made a design that looks like that. Actually, it wasn't much more expensive than the regular model. In fact, I think it is pretty much exactly the same price. But all in all, very, very happy with that. I love the design, and I love how it spills onto the side of the cover. That is just beautiful. Easily the best new Nintendo 3DS console that has been released so far. I really like it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that first look at the new Nintendo 3DS XL Super Smash Bros. Limited Edition console. I don't know if it's going to be released in the West, but let's keep our fingers crossed, because it is a beautiful design, and I have a funny feeling that when Monster Hunter gets released, that'll be like the prime opportunity to release these new limited edition models as well. I'm pretty sure you get a lot of limited editions out west as well anyway, so they'd be foolish not to release it, in my opinion. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, share the links and all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. The new model does sound quite a bit louder. I don't feel like the screen is going to become flappy or fall apart or anything. The new one is actually quite a bit easier to use. Which console is faster at downloading games? So yeah, you won't be winning any photography competitions. The new model is a little brighter. It looks like it's popping out of the screen, and it's not even on 3D at the moment.